If I lay my house out properly today, I'll be able to sit in my sunroom in winter and bask in the sun like this. I've been planning an eco-friendly home on Vancouver Island for nearly 2 years, and I'm still waiting for that building permit, but I can mark out my house lines today because I know that permit is coming any day now. Now, my home has been designed with a passive solar sunroom, and this is how I want to be basking in that sunroom come winter. But because the sun's not really great for your eyes, I'm gonna maybe position myself a little bit different. All right, I found some trees to give me some filtered shade, which is also a very key factor in my isolated solar sunroom that is going to be part of my house. So passive solar design is, there's two ways you can kind of go about it. You can do all south-facing windows and then make sure your overhangs are providing enough of that shade so that the sun can't get in there during the summer when the sun is higher, but the sun can get in the winter when it is lower. So that is one of the features of my house, but I actually have an isolated solar sunroom. So the isolated solar sunroom, it's separate from my house, from my main living space, and that room is going to collect heat in the winter, and it's going to store the heat in the thermal mass of the hempcrete wall and the concrete floor. And then it slowly releases that heat into my living space, and I can open the doors and the windows that are connected between the sunroom and my main house. And that will transfer some of that heat into the room, which will give me some free heating during winter. Now, during summer, what is key to make sure that this room doesn't overheat is my grapevine pergola, that the grapevines will cover all of the west facing sun and shade that sunroom from the west sun, which I also have. All of these trees are west, so the way my house is positioned as well, like I do get quite a bit of shade from the west sun, which is actually the hottest part of the day, is the evening west sun. During the day, the south sun will be shaded by deciduous trees, fruit trees, possibly a fig and a magnolia tree. In the summer, they'll be all leafed out and big, and they will provide shade. Not right away. I'm going to have to buy them a little bit bigger than maybe starting them from seed or something, but those trees will provide shade in the summer, as well as create a little breeze channel way through the trees and the sunroom. And then by opening the windows in the sunroom and by opening the door in the sunroom, I'll be able to have some cool air, and I also will have a ceiling fan in there as well to help blow the air around. So that is one of the big features in the summer, is to make sure that it is shaded in the summer with deciduous plants. Such in the winter, all of those trees and the grapevine will drop their leaves, and then the sun will be able to come in that way. So that's one of the features of my house, is that passive solar sunroom. And today we got to mark out the lines and make sure I'm going to do it properly. For true passive solar, you want your house to be facing directly true south, which is 180 degrees true south. I'm going 12 degrees off of that, because anywhere between like true south and maybe 30 degrees off of true south will still give you really good solar gain. So that's the goal today, is to measure out and mark the property lines and make sure I'm going to be getting the very first feature of my sustainable eco-friendly home today, which is passive solar gain. So let's get to it. So we actually marked out the house way back in January. But since then, I've moved the house further towards the north property line, and we didn't actually put up batter boards. So today we're going to remeasure and put up those batter boards. So we have a solid string line to spray paint for the excavator, and to make sure we've got a batter board for the building stage. Okay, and the house lines are currently 12 degrees from due south for best passive solar gain. Where's the blue rock here?
I moved it. There's just a hole.
Does that look good?
Okay, so we got to be over here now.
What? No.
Okay, line it up with the blue rock.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I think we got to be somewhere right where this. So I'm going to put another stake over here.
Why don't we just attach a piece of string onto this and run it, and then...
Well,
because we're just eyeballing.
Yeah, for now. So this batter board will be this long.
Because to me, it looks like the red rocks are in line.
I'll go right here.
But I think you're wrong. Like, it goes this way. It's diagonal. So if I'm standing here,
You're pointing right at me.
I'm not. I'm pointing to the like. I'm pointing towards the camera. Blue rock is my toe.
Okay. Well, you know what?
All
I
right.
really don't want to put
Now
it.
I'm pointing if I close one of my eyes.
I really don't want to just go ahead and it be in the wrong spot, because then you're not going to be ever trust me. So let's do this. Let's tie this onto this.
Okay.
100% sure.
I don't want to eyeball my house.
We don't want to waste our time here. Now you tell me when we're right over that hole.
Just got to go that way. You're right.
Okay. Now you tell me which way I got to go. See, I was bang on, wasn't I?
Maybe. Maybe.
Good. Well, now at least we know for sure. Now I'm going to drive her home. Ready?
Okay, Kevin's right. Where's my red rock? Right here.
Now, if you hold it on the compass on this line and then...
Shows 165, 66. So that would be like 14 degrees off of true south?
Yeah, 14 degrees off of due
14,
south.
15. Yeah, I keep switching like between 166 and 165.
And what were we shooting for? 12?
We're shooting for 12.
So I got to go this way a little bit.
Yeah.
Measure the 6 feet and then we'll get a mark on here.
Okay, 6 feet.
Ah, that's just a rough mark. Like I would start with the string, like just from like eyeballing it, like there, right there is roughly square. Okay, you're good there?
Yeah. All right, that's my front porch.
Okay. Yep.
Is that the whole house?
One more line here.
One more line. Oh, from the garage, the little cutout here.
This little one here. Just gonna eyeball this one.
Oh, you're gonna eyeball it. Oh.
Just use mine eyes.
Looks off. I'm just kidding. I know not to trust your eyeball.
Whole project.
Done.
We're done.
Screwed it up. So now we just need a building permit. So drop me some good vibes in the comments below, and hopefully this permit comes soon. And if you're not already subscribed, be sure to subscribe so you don't miss this whole house build, because it's gonna be a fun journey and I'm gonna share all of it with you guys, the challenges and the successes and probably some mistakes too. So stay tuned. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.